Next question is, you also said that first-hand experience is the only experience that really counts. But Guru's teaching itself is a second-hand experience, right? Now, if through the second-hand experience, if I am convinced and I believe that I am the infinite, still that mere belief by me by my intellect, can it transform or can it bring about the transformation in me?
So the question is, Guru's teaching is Aparoksha Jnana. Okay, I don't have Aparoksha Jnana. So Guru's teaching is Aparoksha Jnana, and with the Aparoksha Jnana, let's say my intellect is convinced also. How can I get realized? Okay. So the first problem in spirituality, it's vague subject. Okay, full of misconception, full of confusion, full of fantasies, full of romanticism. Okay. So, and any teaching which you read will be confusing. So the role of a Sadguru is to remove all confusions. He is not giving you another belief system. His job is not to convince you. His job is to remove the confusion in you. Okay. So the clouds cannot cover the sun, but clouds appear to be covering sun. Similarly, confusion about spiritual life, confusion about life itself, confusion about society, this is covering your intellect. A dust is settling. So the job of the Guru is to help you to get rid of the dust. That's called Viveka, Nitya Anitya Viveka, Atma Anitya Viveka. When the dust is removed, what is there always reveals itself. You don't have to do any effort to that. The problem is dust there on the intellect. So now, the question, let me ask you. So you say, I don't have Aparoksha Jnana. Okay? Guru is giving Aparoksha Jnana. Tattvamasi teaching is given. So your question is, I don't have Aparoksha Jnana. I don't have direct knowledge. Is it a true statement? Is it a true statement what you're saying?
Because
no, you give me yes or no. What is the answer is, what is Gayatri saying? Answer is no. So Gayatri says, I have Aparoksha Jnana. Right? So, do you have Aparoksha Jnana or not? See, we should separate out people from common people who don't have any knowledge of spiritual. They have a lot of misconceptions. Okay? Now, let me ask you the point blank question. Do you have Aparoksha Jnana or not?
Yes, in the sense that I know awareness is the final thing.
That's not Aparoksha Jnana. That's a, I know awareness is final. It's not Aparoksha Jnana. That's a Paroksha Jnana.
Right? I am aware.
So, I am aware is Aparoksha Jnana. So, I know awareness is there because I have knowledge of awareness. Okay, with knowledge of awareness is Paroksha. So, if you say I am awareness, that's called Aparoksha Jnana. Perfectly all right. Is it clear? So, what you are saying? You are saying I means awareness. Am means existence. Aware, I means consciousness. Am means existence. Awareness. Right? So, you are saying I am aware. I am awareness. You have Aparoksha Jnana. Then what you don't have, what are you looking for? The doubt is what is being clarified by Guru. Aparoksha Jnana is already what is your nature. So you cannot get it. So what is being clarified is based on the clutter which is there in the society, based on so much of confusion in the spirituality. Guru is not clarifying. Guru is asking you, do you always say I am? I means consciousness, Am means existence. So that means consciousness existence, Sat and Chit, is 2/3 of Brahman. So at least you say 2/3 of Brahman I have Aparoksha Jnana.
Yes.
Then how did you say that I don't have Aparoksha Jnana?
Infinity is
No.
see the
Aparoksha Jnana, I am, is a direct experience. So how did you say I don't have direct experience?
because the bliss that I see.
So what is the bliss. Okay. That's all. Ananda. So you are not looking for full Aparoksha Jnana. 66% mark you have already got. Okay. And 33% mark you are looking for. So the Guru is pointing out, you are getting Ananda in sleep. Don't you know the Ananda?
Yes.
In sleep you are not Ananda Swarupa. Yes. Then what is your problem?
But in the next state.
So even that 33% I don't have Ananda I don't know, you can't say. Okay. So the problem here, you cannot say you are Ananda Swarupa in deep sleep. You are existence, I am, or existence consciousness in waking state. So Sat Chit Ananda, you know, in deep sleep you know Ananda, Sat and Chit you know in waking state. Then you can't, how you can say I don't know, I don't have direct knowledge. This your direct knowledge only is being pointed out. So the problem is 33% problem. 33% problem. It's not 100% problem. Before you come to a real enlightened master, spirituality is 200% problem. Always confusion. When you come to a spiritual master, you understand the problem is only 33%, not 100%. 33% is find Ananda in the waking state. Correct, no? Huh? So find Ananda in the waking state is the problem. Correct? That's all is the problem. Otherwise, Ananda you know, Sat Chit Ananda you know, because of your own experience, direct experience. Not on Aparoksha Jnana. Now let me ask you, how you can find Ananda in the waking state? If you stop chasing Ananda, you'll get Ananda. So Ananda, I want Ananda is actual misery. Infinite cannot ask for finite. Any happiness you are looking for, right, is finite. So it's not happiness you are seeking. Many times we confuse the spirit. Ananda is happiness. Ananda is not happiness. Okay? Ananda is Ananta, infinity. Whatever is there, I don't care. Nothing matters to me. And if you are able to lead that life, that's Ananda. The Guru tells you step by step how to have Ananda in your life. Okay, now you are having a miserable life because you are, I want this, I want that. For that, you have a lot of work you are doing. Simply convert your work into Karma Yoga. Do not get attached to results of the work. So what happened? Getting attached result to the work is misery. Ananda is gone. Do the work without attachment. So then earlier you were working for me. So drop it and do it for service. So me is gone and work is gone. Attachment to work is gone. Then what remains there? Action remains there. So now the Guru will ask you, is there a doer? Okay. There's no doer also. If you look at if you understand clearly teaching of Guru, you'll understand there's no doer also. There's only action. So then what is going to do your Karma Yoga? Karma Yoga is Ananda. If you have another concept of Ananda, then I don't know what to do. Because Ananda means not limited by anything. Earlier in action, you are limited by result, favorable result and unfavorable result, success and failure, and your desire. I want to get something. Now all those things are removed. Only action remains. That action is Ananda. One way. There's got Karma Yoga.
Level mind is Ananda. Any happiness.
Ananda definition is not getting attached to anything in the world, any damn thing in the world.
Neither happiness nor
Nor happiness. No. I want ananda. I want enlightenment. Is also an attachment. So if you are able to live your life, right, not attached to anything, not attached to for my own sake also, and I am giving happiness to others, society, then that is called ananda. Infinite is not seeking anything. Infinite is seeking infinite is called ananda. No, infinite cannot seek ananda. Infinite thinks that I am finite. Atma is infinite. Atma is Atma and Jiva together is called Jivatma. Jivatma has appears to be finite. Appears to be finite. So Jivatma, which appears to be finite, is seeking its own nature called Atma, which is infinite. Okay, infinite cannot seek anything. The infinite which has taken the form of Jivatma is seeking its own nature. So now own nature in Ananda in the transaction world, it translates into no identification with anything. That's why called Jagaditaya, service. The moment you do service, for whose sake you are doing? I'm giving. Right? It's a giver consciousness. Okay, there's no doer also. The doing is there. There's no attachment to the result also. So that is called Ananda. First definition of Ananda. Is it clear? So have you understood first definition? Is it direct knowledge or indirect knowledge? How is indirect? Huh? It's direct knowledge. There's no result. No, it is always now. You do one small thing with detachment, it's now. It's not tomorrow. I'll not say do karma yoga for 10,000 years and after that you'll get enlightened. No. Do it now, here and now. You are Ananda. Others are like a monkey chasing small peanuts. I want happiness. I want this success. I didn't get this success. Oh, I wanted something. All those things are gone. All your what is tying you to this world, the karma bandhana is cut. Okay. So then how can you say I don't know Aparoksha Jnana? So that is the outer world. This you can actually, this is in your hand. There's nobody's hand. If you understand Atma Jnana, apply it, start living it. Who stops you? No, you wait, one day I'll get enlightened, just like Buddha got enlightened below a tree. Find a tree. And be careful, your head is, anything may fall on your head. Put a helmet or something. It is not like that. See, these are all romanticism. Reality is karma yoga is Ananda. No, karma yoga I'll do and get Ananda. No. Right? When you do karma yoga, if you are fully involved in work, you are seeing. You will forget, there's no time, there's no space. If the time and space comes into picture, you're not doing karma yoga. That means time and space is coming means there's somewhere inside hidden attachment to result or attachment to I want something out of this. Selfishness. If you see me, right? In fact, if I do normal talking, within half an hour I get tired because of my health condition. If I am teaching, I can spend 8 hours, 10 hours. I want you to know that 8 hours, 10 hours are gone. Right? No tiredness. Because that's karma yoga. Action. Total 100% action without involvement is Ananda. Do you want to question this definition of Ananda? Huh? So,
completely in tune with your infinite nature.
And if you are in tune with infinite nature, so many things will happen through your action. Then you are not alone. Okay, don't bring that, oh, something has to come there. Just do with 100% dedication. Then the universal consciousness operates through you. Now, is it very complicated philosophy? Huh? Yes, Gayatri, you have a question? Okay, that's one definition of Ananda. Right?
This definition means that while work
Just
is
being
being
in the present moment. Fully 100% not
Being in present
not
moment,
being attached to the result, not focusing on any wants from it, is not being in the future, it is being in the present. It is
Correct.
fully focusing on what you have to do right now.
correct. So, the definition, our Ramya, she gives a beautiful definition. To be in the present moment fully. Okay? Not in the future, not in the past. Right? It is not idling also. Oh, I'll do something. No. You may be doing something. Completely do it in such a way, 100% involvement in doing. So then what happens? Time is not there, space is not there.
Okay? It's just now.
It's just now. Doer is not there. Right? So then there is Ananda. Your nature is manifest. That's a karma yoga. Sri Krishna says, Karmanye vadikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. Over. Matter is over. Right? But we don't do it now. Okay? We always postpone. Say, enlightenment, something I have to do. Somewhere I have to visit below a tree or some ashram. You always find some excuse for that, not being in the moment. Right? So then another way of saying is, there is no subject-object duality in Ananda. Okay? When you are doing any action, where is the subject-object duality? Tell me. If you are thinking of a result, subject-object duality is there. If you are fully involved in the action, there's only action. There's no duality. So there is only action, no duality. If you are speaking of karma yoga, right? So there was a dancer. Okay, there was a dancer. He famous. I forgot his name. He was a ballet dancer. So ballet dancer, Russian ballet dancer, and ballet dancers are able to they float. So the people seeing him, see he is anti-gravity. He is floating all the time. Okay, even ballet dancers touch the ground sometimes. This guy doesn't seem to be touching ground at all. He is always floating. So then people ask him, you are such a good dancer. You don't even touch the ground. You are always floating. How is it possible? You have overcome gravity. He said, if I am dancing and I'm fully in dancing, I become the dance. When I become the dance, there's no law of the universe will apply. Gravity also doesn't apply. The moment I'm thinking that I'm dancing, the moment I expect claps to the spectator, I fall. So when you are dancing, there's no spectator, there's no dancer, only dance is there. In the dance, no duality. So then there's a musician, there's a singer, and a audience is there. The music is so beautiful, audience forget themselves, singer forgets themselves, only music is there. There's no duality. Then after the people start clapping, the musician, oh, I understand. Then the duality is coming. Karma yoga, to be in the present moment, 100% is Ananda, my dear, because there's no duality. In karma yoga, real karma yoga, the doer, in normal action, there's a doer, deed, and action. 3. In real karma yoga, the deed and the doer disappear into doing. Is that not Ananda? And what Ananda you are looking for? Correct. What Ananda you are looking for? Your definition of Ananda, you have to understand. What is Ananda? Ananda means no subject-object duality. Okay. I have given one example of subject object duality, and there's action, there is no doer and deed. The doer and deed come, oh, I only did it, then karma, karma yoga is gone. The doership has gone. Now, if you really understand the teaching of Guru, there's no doer anytime. Doer is illusion. How can doer come there? It's called karma yoga. The doer, the duality disappears. And you are totally in the present moment. Just 1 minute. So that's one way of understanding Ananda. Yes. No, Ananda has nothing to do with happiness. See, the problem, confusion is people think that Ananda is happiness. Ananda has nothing to do with happiness. Ananda is not a state. Ananda is your nature. Infinity is nature. Infinity is not happiness.
But it's not emotion.
So, because of your nature of Ananda, happiness appears in the mind. Reflection. Happiness is a result or reflection of Ananda in your nature. So, it is not dependent on mind. So, if I look into the mirror, I see reflection, right? Reflection of Ananda is called happiness. Happiness is not your nature. Ananda is your nature. Virgin face you have to see. So we are confused, right? It's like a Brahmananda. Oh, great Ananda. So I drink a cup of coffee, Ananda, coffee Ananda. Then if I drink million cup of coffee, it will be equal to Brahmananda. We start comparing like that. It's not like that. Coffee Ananda is a reflection. Real Ananda is original. My nature is Ananda. And your nature is possible only when you exercise that nature. How? Complete action without attachment, no doership. Then Ananda is expressed. Ananda is your deep sleep state, where there's no subject of the duality. Ananda is when you are completely involved in the work, time and space disappears. Ananda can explain. If you're completely involved in a dance only is there, then you'll forget time, space, everything. There's no duality. That's Ananda. In deep sleep, there's no time and space. Ananda. When you're completely singing beautifully, no time and space, Ananda.
So no time and space is on.
No time and space is Ananda.
It's not looking for any emotion.
You are not looking for anything.
It's not emotion.
The moment you look for anything, you're looking for a small thing. You're stuck. Right?
Really nothing. It's like the presence of nothing.
I don't want to say anything. I'm just giving a definition. If there's no time and space, it's Ananda. Pure Ananda. Pure existence. Okay? So I'll give one way of this is one understanding. I'll give you a second understanding. Okay? Anything you do, so Jnana is not giving you anything new. Jnana is only trying to understand, I am a doer. The doer concept is being removed through Jnana. Illusion of doership is removed through Jnana. You are never a doer. You have illusion of doership. When illusion of doership is removed, any action you do is not doership. You don't have to become non-doer. Okay? Illusion of doership is gone, then actions are done in non-doership. Illusion that I'll get happiness from the world is gone. Happiness is my nature, and that happiness I express through action called karma yoga. Or ananda is my nature, that is manifest in karma yoga. Then where is in what is direct knowledge you are speaking?
That is the meaning of na karma.
Na karmana, na prajaya, na tyajene.
Not by the non-doing, but either doing or not doing is not touching.
Na karmana, na prajaya, na dhanena, tyajene ke amrutatva manushu. This is the teaching of Kaivalya Upanishad. Kaivalya Upanishad, correct. Right? Na karmana. Actions cannot give you your nature, ananda. Inaction also cannot give you nature. Action and inaction both. Non-doership will give you ananda. Right? Na karmana. Na karmana is not doing or doing, but being a non-doer, realizing you are a non-doer. Okay? That is called tyage naike amrutatva manushu. Tyaga. What tyaga? You cannot do tyaga of karma. Action you cannot do tyaga. Doership you have to do tyaga. Doership you cannot do tyaga because you are never a doer. Illusion of doership has to be there. Given up. So, yes, Purnima, you have a question?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Go ahead.
So, that definition of Ananda, or I have complete given the picture, but these, the current situation in Israel and Palestine, those killers also, they meet all the requirements that you said. They don't feel they are the doer, they feel Allah is doing, and they are completely in the moment. They don't care what the feelings are happening. They're just going on doing. What is how to explain that?
So, the Vedanta teaching is for your Ananda. Do not try to understand somebody else's Ananda. So, they may be going to Ananda, they may be going to mystery. How will you understand anybody? Please tell me.
Only by inference.
Don't go by inference. This is the formula given to you for your Ananda, for your Atma.
Okay.
Not for comparing, criticizing, and evaluating somebody.
Okay.
Correct? So, any questions, Gayatri, or anybody sitting here? Yes.
Worship is your knowledge, and in that your knowledge, there is no doer, there is no being done, there is only just action. In such a state, what you say, karma yoga happens.
Yes.
It cannot happen in the world where if you're mindlessly killing for reasons.
No. Please stop judging and evaluating somebody. Please understand. I'm saying do not
Irrespective of the action.
see, you do not. I'm saying you always ask a question. Something happening, this person happened, something happened, that something is happening in the world. Stop doing that. So this spiritual teaching is for your upliftment applied. Okay. The moment you try to evaluate some person, you can't evaluate because you don't know what is his karmic footprint, what his karma has done, what karma is going to get, how he will suffer. All those things you don't know. Only God knows, Ishvara knows. It is not for us to evaluate somebody. The moment you start evaluating somebody, you get trapped.
Thank you, Prabhuji. So
Right?
we can only pray Loka Samasta, that's all.
You pray Loka Samasta, and definitely if you have a role to play in that war, pack up your bag, go, fight the war. Okay, fight the war without worship.
Okay.
Understand? So, dharma, we have to see dharma and jnana, moksha. If I have a role to play, let me act my role without worship.
Irrespective of the action. Guruji,
No, 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 no. Please stop evaluating somebody.
It's just an action. Whether it is good or it is bad, it's just an action.
No, I'm saying all this teaching is given for your upliftment. The moment you try to see somebody else what is doing,
So this action, it's not whether the action is good or the word or what.
No, I'm
perspective
saying,
you have of their action.
no, for you to do some action, there's a framework given. Your action should be in accordance with dharma for you. Okay. So now, oh, I can act. I can act in present moment, can harm somebody in present moment. Then it's not considered as karma yoga. If somebody is doing it, don't worry about that.
Let them do it.
Whatever they want to do, let them do it. Because what is their karmic footprint? What is their karma? We don't know.
And then to do what they're
For you, action should be in tune with dharma. We are not speaking of adharmic action. Okay, that's all. That's the reference. Swadharma. There is no doer, work keeps happening. What about when a work is getting postponed? So, work is getting postponed means what? Is there a procrastination? So the question is, if work is getting procrastination, work is getting postponed. So is there a procrastination? The next question you have to ask is, can I do something about it? Do what is best possible in your hand. No. If work is getting, I am postponing work, that's procrastination. That's inaction actually. Non-doership is not about inaction. Non-doership is not about action also. Non-doership is about inaction. Doing without any attachment. Okay. I'm getting late. Okay. So we'll close the session. Namaste.